Pageant season has officially kicked off. And the first pageant that is up is the Miss Universe Jamaica. Miss Universe Jamaica East competition. Right now they have a total of 10 finalists and nobody's in the studio yet. I'm still like kind of stalling. Yes, okay, thank you. A total of 10 finalists competing for the crown on the 28th of May. You got people like Celine Walters, Miss Holywell, Tara Kelly, Miss Terry Cosmetics, Titania, McCoy, Miss Callie Spot, Shanelle Rose Spencer, Miss 876 Beachwear, Tahje Bennett, Miss Gabby Glam, Imani Prendergast, Miss Steakhouse on the Verandah, Gabrielle Grant, Miss DAREGHA Studios, Keuna Edwards, Miss 2020 Collection, Zara Holmes, Miss Legacy Aesthetics, and Safiya Dewar, Miss 876 Terrace. All right, so let's see who we have in the building today. So who do we have in the building today? Go ahead and introduce yourself, starting from right here.
I'm Zara Holmes. I'm Miss Legacy Aesthetics. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Kingston. Who's next?
Hi, good afternoon. I am Tahje Bennett, Miss Gabby Glam, 22 years old, from the Sunshine City, Jamaica, Portmore.
And I'm Keuna Edwards, Miss DAREGHA Studios, and I'm 24 years old.
All at the same time. We got more in the building. Ain't no split round here. Come on now. Don't do me that. And we got more in the building. We got more in the building. Let's see who else we got. Who's this right here?
Hi, I'm Safiya Dewar, and I'm 27 years of age, and I wear the sash Miss 876 Terrace.
All right. And who else we got here?
I'm Shanelle Rose Spencer. I'm 19, and I wear the sash 876 Beachwear.
All right. I'm glad you didn't come in the beachwear. Wouldn't be appropriate. And then who do we have right here?
Hello, I am Trelissa Walker, and I am the pageant director.
Help me pronounce this name right here.
Which one?
Titania.
Titania.
Okay, thank you.
But I'm Trelissa.
You're Trelissa.
Trelissa. Our parents got very creative.
You know what I'm saying? I hope the host gets, a little bit of the introduction first, because they're going to have a hard time trying to get that.
Yeah, we're going to have to practice, right?
Yes! Mm-hmm. Say it again. How do you say that name again?
Trelissa.
The other one.
Which one? Titania.
Okay.
And then she's Keuna, but it's spelled like Keuna.
Listen to me. We need to go back to Sharon.
Kim. Jody.
Brenda.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Give me an Amy. No, but it's all about the pageant. What separates Miss Universe Jamaica East from the other pageants? What is this particular pageant about?
All right, so the Miss Universe Jamaica franchise, which is the national pageant, it's been broken down into regions.
Okay.
Because we want to find young ladies from all over Jamaica, right? So Miss Universe Jamaica East represents those young ladies who live in Kingston and St. Andrew, Portland and St. Thomas. And then we kind of draw in Portmore because, Portmore is
you
like
can't really put Port Antonio against Kingston because Port Antonio is a class of their own.
Look at that.
Sorry.
Look at that. Well, I'm a Kingstonian, born and bred.
I get it, but...
So, I beg to differ.
All right, so let's talk about it right now. Now, when you say this is the East, how many separate Miss Universe preliminary pageants are there? How many?
There are 5 in all.
Okay, there's 5 in all.
Yes, and the 5 winners are automatic qualifiers for the Miss Universe Jamaica. That's the national pageant.
When is that one?
That one begins next month. So
wait. The big one?
The big one.
Begins next month.
Yeah. So auditions and casting, so on and so forth, it begins next month. So the applications actually close at the end of next month, and then they go right into. Right?
Wait, hold on.
Listen.
So when is this pageant?
This one is this weekend. This one is on Saturday.
This one is this weekend. And the other regions, they're having theirs around the same time?
Yeah, so throughout the month of June and the early parts of July, you'll have all the pageants completed and then the national pageant now.
So if you actually win, you don't really have time to transition.
Yeah, no, because what's funnier is that the international pageant is at the end of this year, so it goes very quickly. Everybody's trying to catch up post-COVID, so yeah, it's a lot of work.
How? Let's start with you. How does it work in your brain frame in thinking of the fact that, all right, if I get to the next step, I mean, are you already prepared? You already have your next dress for the next pageant, or what's going on in your brain about this?
It's a lot to think about.
Yeah.
But I just focus
Introduce
on,
yourself so they know who's talking to.
Sorry, I'm Zara Holmes, and I am Miss Legacy Aesthetics. I think it's a lot to think about, yes, but you just have to be prepared in some way mentally, just to think that, okay.
And financially, it must be costly.
It can get costly, but it's worth it. I think it's worth it. If you want to do it, if you're dedicated to it, then you'll make the sacrifices. I mean, it's not that much outside of, just every day. But I think it's just prepare yourself mentally to be, going.
To
all
keep
the time.
going.
Keep going. You always have something to do. You always have some way to improve.
Yeah.
But it's all worth it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone will enter with the brain function of I'm gonna lose anyway. So
Yeah, no. If you're going like that,
yeah, you might as well not. All right. So introduce yourself again.
Hi, I'm Tahje Bennett, Miss Gabby Glam.
Oh, Miss Gabby. I know Gabby and I know her makeup. Hey, Gabby. All right. So Miss Gabby Glam, like for you, what is preparation overall like? What does it look like in your world when you're preparing for these pageants?
Preparation is mostly mentally, to be honest, because I mean, dressing up and look cute, that's a part of it, and that's the part that you'd love. But mentally, mentally you have to prepare, you have to prepare for all of the rehearsals, all of, the dress fittings and all of that.
Yeah.
So it's really mostly mental preparation, because the other aspects of it you enjoy. Because I'm a person, I love to dress up and look cute. But
girly girls.
It's really just, it's a lot of mental preparations. You have to prepare for standing and talking, doing things like this, and talking in front of large crowds and all of that, and even transitioning into coming into the pageant, you have to say, okay, I'm here to win, and in the event that I win, or if you're confident that when I win, I'm going to, this is what I have to do next, so I have to prepare myself for that.
Next.
So it's mostly mental,
Absolutely. And we've got also
again, Keuna Edwards, Miss DAREGHA Studio.
All right. So now, Miss Edwards here, as we move into pageant season, what do you, in your opinion, or what you know of pageants, what would you say are the root things that any beauty queen should have?
Confidence. Absolutely. Confidence is something that you definitely need in pageantry. It's not just about looking beautiful. You have to be able to speak, stand for something, make a change wherever you can. And that's something that I carry with me every time I wake up and decide that, hey, I'm going out for training. I'm going out to get myself out there and make a difference. And, it takes a lot of growth as well. You can't just get up one day and say, okay, I'm going to be a pageant queen.
Be a beauty queen.
No, you got to have to mentally prepare yourself,
Right.
You also have to work out because you have to be fit. Wearing those heels for long hours.
Let's stop wearing heels about 5 years ago.
Yeah, and just carry yourself well, because you never know who you'll come across,
Right.
And the opportunities are definitely there in pageantry. It's not just, like I said, about being a beauty queen. It's about using your voice, using your passion, and just being that person to represent the organization.
Yeah, and represent your area.
Definitely.
Where are you from?
I'm from both sides of Jamaica, so I have to say I'm from Kingston, St. Catherine, and definitely Mandeville, so I must say I'm all over. I'm a Jamaican girl.
Yeah, she had the whole Mandeville attitude. That's Mandeville, right? You know, right there. All right, come on over here, 876. Introduce yourself.
Hi again, I'm Safiya Dewar, and I'm Miss 876 Terrace.
What's the benefits? Talk to me. What's the benefits of joining and entering beauty pageants? What do you get, and how does it fulfill you?
Well, I believe the benefits that one gets from entering a beauty pageant is, well, for me, I can say, so far, it's the experience, and I believe it also helps to build your skills in speaking to large crowds.
Yeah.
And it's a way, I believe, also of executing one's confidence, and sharing what you've been through, so to inspire other women, right? But so far the
Women
experience
and young girls.
Definitely.
Girls.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So far it has been a great experience.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Now we got one more over here, Mrs. Beachwear 876. Go ahead and say your name one more time.
So I am Shanelle Rose Spencer. I'm 19, and as was said, I'm Miss 876 Beachwear.
If there was anything that you could change about beauty pageants, either to elevate an aspect of it or just take something out you think that would be better off, what would it be?
Okay, so I realized even before joining pageantry in general, a lot of persons had opinions about who is supposed to be in such pageants.
Yeah.
What I'd change is that stigma. I'd make it so that everybody knows that they have a place in there, they can leave an impact. Regardless of their size or their complexion or whatever thing they think that defines pageant girls.
Yeah. I think we got somebody that's late here. I got to call out the lateness. We got a late pageant person. And you are?
Hi guys, I am Gabrielle Grant, contestant number 4.
All right, so we're asking our pageant, what do you call you guys? Princesses or?
Queen.
Oh, it's queens already.
Yeah.
It's automatic queens already.
Yes.
Okay. We're asking our pageant queens questions. So for you, I would ask you, like, for all the young girls that are actually listening right now and maybe thinking about maybe how to get in a pageant, what advice would you give them to start their journey towards pageantry?
I would say not to shy away from these opportunities, because even if you don't end up winning, there are many opportunities that you can get, and people can see you from the exposure that you will get. So I would say just take that leap of faith and join the pageant.
Now, to any one of you who wants to answer this question, I keep seeing in the news, and especially one story came out today of a teacher with the 14-year-old girl in the house. And we watch a lot of people in Jamaica say this narrative about schoolgirls being too hot in the pants and putting the blame more on these young girls, or even in some cases young boys, youngins, period, and basically putting blame on what's happening to them on them. What would you say to the adults who push this narrative, as well as what would you say to the teens who get involved or are involved or forced to be involved in these type of situations?
Okay, so for the adults who are pushing the agenda, we have to think about the fact that we're young and we're growing. We were once children ourselves. As of course, growing up, you always hear the term "children only speak when spoken to." So I always think of the narrative of the fact that, like for myself, who have fallen into a situation similar to that, you know, it's hard to really speak about it. It's hard to really bring it up to like family members, because you feel like you're not being heard.
And you might be judged.
Yeah, and you're gonna be judged definitely. You know, because you grow up with your family members. You hear how they speak. You hear how they treat you or see how they treat you, and you're thinking, you know, how do I explain this to them that there's someone who's coming on to me, or, you know, there is this thing that's happening, you know, even before it actually happens.
Yeah.
It takes a lot for the victim to actually come out and step out of their shell. Also, in the situation, they always say, why didn't you say no? Why didn't you push them off?
Or how about this one? What you do for make him look on you like that?
Like, we're just there. We're existing as women, you know? And when it's happening, you want to say something, and not all the time do you get the opportunity to say something, because you're so shocked and scared.
You're still a child.
And
you don't even have
exactly,
experiences in life to know.
Exactly. So my thing to the adults is like, take a time to remember when you were once a child. You know, take the moment to think about, you know, what they might be going through in their mind. You know, and for the girls now who are pressured and pushed, I know what it feels like.
Yeah,
I understand. But this is why I also joined pageantry, to raise the voice for these young girls.
Yeah.
You know, there is someone who's going to be there to listen to you.
Absolutely.
Take time for yourself. Take care of yourself.
Yes.
Your mental health is very, very, very important.
Yep.
And, you know, it goes by slowly, but it will get better.
You know, when she says it goes by slowly, she meant life. So don't run down things.
Yeah.
Don't let somebody entice you because they're gonna buy you KFC, a new pair of sneakers.
Don't go that low, baby.
Yeah, don't. She's like, make sure you go school fee. Don't go that. No, it's a joke. But yes, there is a very big problem and a very big disconnect. You know, a lot of think the young ladies, TV pushes the narrative. Find the money man, find this. Even the songs push that narrative. And there needs to be more of a push where it says, find your own way. Figure out how to love yourself first. Build your own business. Be your own boss. And then you can pick which man you want.
The right men will come and stay.
He ain't gonna have no choice because if you say no, I lose all of this.
That package.
All right, so that's what I'm talking about. So make sure your package is right, and the only way you do that is make sure your mental is right, and make sure you're on your own path, building your own way. Nobody want to pick you up and wear you like a rucksack. All right? No. Not at all. But we got these beautiful ladies in the building. It's all about the Miss Universe Jamaica. Now, Miss Pageant Coordinator, once again, tell people where they can watch, buy tickets, and all of that information they need to know.
All right. So the Grand Coronation Show, that's when we crown our queen, is going to be this week, Saturday. It's at Corley Auditorium.
Okay.
Doors open at 6:30. Please be on time. All right. Doors open 6:30. The tickets are $2,000. The tickets are on sale at Steakhouse on the Verandah at Devon House, as well as Terrace Cosmetics, which is in Springs Plaza, right next
Gabby
to KFC.
Glam too.
If you want to hit up Gabby Glam, I'll get her some tickets and she will sell them to you.
Yeah, she will.
Right? There'll also be some tickets on sale at the gate.
Okay.
So that's also exciting. And we're just really excited. Come on out. It's going to be fun.
How much are the tickets? I don't know.
$2,000. They're $2,000. That's all. $2,000. That's what.
Bring your young girls. Give them some other things to look up to other than what they're just watching on TV. This is great.
We really have some fascinating young ladies. We have biotechnicians and we have attorneys in training and we have master students who have their own businesses and dentists and
what a dentist there.
Psychologist and
where the dentist there though?
This one right here.
I miss dentist. No one look on teeth.
Right. So there's a lot of debate about whether pageantry is relevant and whether pageantry is about exploitation. But
he forgets that we on a timer.
Right. Oh, we're on a timer.
Yeah.
All right. Come on out. It's exciting. It's gonna be really fun. The ladies are amazing. I just want to thank all the sponsors who came on board. Yeah. Sponsorship has been a challenge post-COVID, as we can expect.
Sponsorship, I find, is always a challenge in Jamaica because a lot of companies refuse to understand the importance of some of the things we need until it becomes some humongous major hype. And they don't understand that if they back it, they can actually make it the hype. But they just don't see it like that. A lot of businesses have short-term sight. Short sight. You're short-sighted. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Come spend money at the bridge. 669-5000. All right, go ahead. Yes.
Right? Yeah. So for the sponsors who are on board, I'm very thankful for.
They're forward thinkers. Shout them out.
We are Legacy Aesthetics. They're amazing. Bruce is amazing, right? Gabby Glam, she didn't even hesitate. She was like, sure, I'm there with you 100%. Terrace Cosmetics, she's also amazing. Then we have DAREGHA Studios. He does our photography or videography. He's also fantastic. Great. Then we have
876 Beachwear.
Yeah. They're so willing.
876 Terrace.
876 Terrace in Portmore. Yeah. The food is amazing. They're amazing. The space is really nice. Yeah. We also have Steakhouse on the Verandah. Okay. That's with Chef Sweeney. Yes, that's up at Devon House. Chef Sweeney and Carl Campbell as their general manager. They're also so willing. We're so happy about it. Who else we have again? We have Whalers Seafood. They're out of Ochi, but they're on board. They didn't hesitate. She was like, yes, man, trust me. And then we have Holywell. They have such a hard job to do just to convince people that the environment is important. We all live on Earth, but somehow we need somebody to convince us to take care of it.
No, and it's not surprising because you have to convince most people to take care of their own body. Which I don't get. You got people that will sit there, wax on their car 24/7, change the oil on point, but then shovel fast food and everything greasy and salty down their throat.
Speak.
You know, I do it all the time. That's why I get in trouble. But it's the pageant is popping off this weekend. Tell them one more time before we head to commercial break.
Saturday, Corley Auditorium, 6:30, $2,000. Buy your tickets, come out, have fun, make noise, cheer on the girls, encourage them, bring your kids. all of that.
All right, it's the lovely ladies, the lovely finalists who are going to be competing for Miss Universe Jamaica East. Once again, the finalists are Celine Walters, Miss Holywell, Tara Kelly, Miss Terry Cosmetics, Titania McCoy, Miss Cali Spot, Shanelle Rose Spencer, Miss 876 Beachwear, Tahje Bennett, Miss Gabby Glam, Imani Prendergast, Miss Steakhouse and Verandah, Gabrielle Grant, Miss DAREGHA Studios,
Keuna
Edwards, Miss 2020 Collection, Zara Holmes, Miss Legacy Aesthetics, and Safiya Dewar, Miss 876 Terrace. These are the ladies of the Miss Universe East, and we'll be back with more. It's The Bridge 99.